gonna see and we are live for OCAA women's soccer action between the Mohawk Mountaineers and the St. Clair Saints. Mohawk coming off of a win yesterday, a huge win at that, 9-0. Jaden Morgan scoring 5 goals in that one, and looking to continue that momentum into today.
Yeah, the games yesterday probably, hopefully not indicative of what's going to happen today. We might get a closer game between St. Clair and the Mountaineers today, but yeah, absolute demolition yesterday. Not really even a contest.
And these two teams are definitely more evenly matched than what we saw yesterday.
Yeah, they seem to have they've got a fair history between them. The last 16 games, Mohawks won 6, St. Clair has won 7.
Mohawk doing a good job attacking early here. A little bit of a trip there, no call on the play. St. Clair gets possession.
And this St. Clair team coming off of a draw with Redeemer, sorry. But they've had a pretty good start to the season so far. A huge 8-0 win against Sheridan to open up the season.
That's number 1, Lily Estefan in net for the Saints.
I believe is yet to concede, if I remember correctly.
Well, with a little opportunity here coming up the left side. Cross in front. Nice defensive play by the Saints.
Mohawk with Hadley in goal this week. He currently has a 88% save rate, which is incredibly high at the moment. Their other goalkeeper, Dahan, still yet to concede a goal this season.
And Mohawk showing confidence in their backup keeper to give him a chance to win.
Yeah, and a game like this, which is bound to be tight. A good slide tackle from St. Clair.
We're already seeing a lot more aggression than we saw yesterday from these Mountaineers.
Yeah, I feel like this is going to be a much closer physical battle between these two teams. Maybe a little more rough play. Definitely the pace is going to be a lot higher than they were against Lambton yesterday. But the St. Clair team is definitely going to be a test for the Mountaineers.
A kick from Nell Lemire's, deflected by a Saints player.
Mohawk yet to start any real attack just yet. They do have the opportunity to start soon.
St. Clair's first attack of the game. Coming up left side strong here. And there's no opportunity there to get a shot on goal.
Yeah, tight angle, can't quite keep it in. Those defenders really shepherding the ball out to play to make sure that there's no cross from the Mountaineers coming in towards the box.
And as we said, Mia Hadley in net today for the Mountaineers.
She might be looking at a busy game today. The St. Clair team scoring regularly, we'll say, against the other teams in the conference this season so far.
They had a similar win in their last game as Mohawk did in their game yesterday.
Yes, yeah, that first season opener, the 8-0 win against Sheridan.
Sorry, season opener, not
opener.
their last game.
But probably what they would consider likely a disappointing draw against Redeemer. Redeemer not the strongest team this year. So this is probably an opportunity for the Saints to kind of prove themselves against a strong Mountaineers team.
That'll play into the hands of Hadley.
And the Mountaineers hoping to get the ball rolling early. No early goal like they were hoping for from last night. As we were saying earlier, the history of these teams go back 16 games. Mohawk having won one less than St. Clair. I'm not sure you say that there's a rivalry between these two teams, but they're definitely close in terms of skill and always kind of have been. Though the Mountaineers do have the better recent history.
St. Clair doing a good job stopping any Mohawk attack that's started thus far.
Yeah, good midfield play, good defensive work to just shut down any real options that the Mountaineers try and get going. And that defensive smothering is something we're going to be seeing a lot this game from St. Clair. One of the best defensive teams in the league so far.
It's going to be side out for the Saints. They're going to have a throw in. Never mind, it's going to be Mohawk ball here.
And despite that draw against Redeemer yesterday, they've had a really good start to the season with 2 wins. They were undefeated, I believe, in the preseason, with some big 4-0 victories over a couple of difficult teams.
I think both teams coming in this game with quite a bit of confidence that they can come out with a win here.
High expectations for both teams today.
Nice defensive play there by the Mountaineers. It's going to find its way out of play.
The game's gotten off to a pretty quick pace right off the bat. A couple of attacking options for both teams. Good defensive smothering from both teams as well.
Ball off the leg of Janelle Lemire's. St. Clair will have it side out here. Throw in there off of the head of a Mountaineers player, and it's going to be St. Clair again. A little bit of an opportunity there and a collision up front in the net. There's going to be a call there.
It does look like the St. Clair's goalkeeper took a bit of a knock there, but nothing too bad, it seems. Unlikely just a call for the collision with the goalkeeper. Ball out's play around the back.
It's going to be played by the Saints keeper.
It looks like a tight battle in midfield between these teams. Both sets of players willing to show off the skills a little bit.
Now comes Jaden Morgan. 5 goals in the game yesterday. That one sails over the top of the net. Just play up front there. There's going to be a call on that one. We've seen both teams with only really one opportunity up front in the net. Jaden Morgan had a shot just a few moments ago, and St. Clair had a little bit of a battle in front of the net with the Mountaineers goalie Hadley.
Yeah, it's just small coming together. Nothing too rough, but it might be a sign of things to come. These players kind of getting a little more into it, a little more physical.
St. Clair will throw it into the midfield.
It does look like, for the most part, the Mountaineers have been dominant, but nothing to show for it just yet. We do know how dangerous their forwards can be.
And unlike what we saw yesterday, a lot better of a strategy from the Saints than we saw with the Lions yesterday.
Yeah, there's a clear defensive line, a clear man-marking style of play that they've got going that the Mountaineers are going to have to learn to adapt to. And it's possible. You can definitely work through that, but it's not going to be a breeze, that's for sure.
It's going to be played in the hands of the keeper. Lily Estefan. St. Clair looking to have an attack here. Mohawk doing a great job on defense so far.
Yeah, just finding those passing lanes, making sure that nobody can make sloppy passes without being punished for it.
St. Clair trying to make up more of those high-risk, high-reward passes. Or Mohawks just and more fundamentally sound so far.
Yeah, that classic Mountaineers. These girls really do like to play that aggressive possession style of soccer that they're becoming really well known for in the conference.
St. Clair really can't get out of their own end here.
Yeah, keep an eye on those Mohawk center backs, Mohawk defensive midfielders, and watch the way that they cut off passes, the way they kind of float into locations where they know that the pass is going to be. Don't let anybody make it easy.
It's going to be played off the foot of a Saints player. Mohawk with a throw here. No score just yet, early in this game.
It does look like the pressure is starting to mount. Not testing the keeper too much for the Saints, but Mountaineers are pressing forward. They've had some chances.
Approaching the 12th minute now. Oh, it skips over the foot of a Mohawk player, and St. Clair's got an opportunity here. And they've got a shot up front. Mohawk. And that's a pass right to the Saints player. And a nice save by Mia Hadley. And that's St. Clair's best opportunity yet. And great save there.
It's got to feel so good to be this Mountaineers coach to know that even without your first starting goalkeeper, you can put it in your backup and know that you're just as safe at the back.
And that's great on like back-to-back games like we're seeing today. Even though there wasn't much moving around for Dahan yesterday, still good to have an extra goalie to go in when you have back-to-back games.
Yeah, absolutely. When you have 2 games in 2 days, even if you're not doing a ton, it's you're still doing warm-ups, you're still keeping yourself warm. It's difficult to play so frequently.
A corner kick there from Tin Line finds its way into Jaden Morgan. She's coming up the right side here. Takes a shot, deflects off a St. Clair player. Mohawk will keep possession. Getting tangled up there. Mohawk will retain it.
Morgan clearly playing with a lot of confidence after the 5 goals she scored yesterday. I think anybody would be, but taking a shot from outside the box on that kind of angle. That's what we're growing to expect from her.
That's Janelle Lemire's. I've seen her take a majority of these shots.
Yeah, definitely seems to be the Mountaineers set play specialist. Taking a lot of the corners and free kicks from different ranges. Only a small wall from St. Clair's defense, but this is quite a ways out.
See what she elects to do with it. That shot's on target, but it's deflected. Nice defensive play there by the Saints, and they're coming up the right side now. Good speed here. Nice pass, but it just gets away.
I believe that's pulled back for offside. But a good play. It shows you how fast these St. Clair players can break. But Mohawk definitely laying on the pressure.
Nice pass there. Finds its way towards the corner. It's going to be a battle for it. Nice play to keep it there, but can't find a teammate, and it finds its way out of play.
Good tenacity to keep that ball in play and to beat 2 players back to back, but just no teammates waiting in the center. Not a lot you can do from that position. Ball ends up out to play.
So the Mountaineers will take it from the corner here.
And we know that the Mountaineers can be dangerous on these set pieces. We did just see them almost score off of a long free kick attempt.
Crosses up front. Nice catch by the keeper there for the Saints.
Yeah, a bit too close to the net, right into her hands, but a good corner attempt, just not enough to beat a strong goalkeeper.
St. Clair looking to get out of their own end here.
Trying to play it from the back. It does seem like in the last 5 minutes of play, it's mostly been Mountaineers pushing forward. St. Clair not have a lot of opportunities to really make anything happen.
It's a nice pass there, but not a great read. And St. Clair will keep it. There's a collision there.
Just a tangle on the edge of the box.
Mohawk looking to attack again.
With a long ball attempted over the top.
If you're the Mountaineers, you want to play towards your strengths here. That's a nice shot there, and it's finding its way into the back of the net.
And speaking of the Mountaineers' strengths, what a fast forward play and what a gorgeous shot from that kind of range and angle, right into that top corner.
I believe that was number 9, Alyssa Glassbergen. Beautiful shot.
Might be pointing out to her teammate Morgan that she's not the only one who can score from that kind of range.
You saw yesterday Morgan had 5 in that game. We thought she was going to go for the double hat trick and get 6, but Mountaineers kind of, I won't say lit off in the towards the end of that game, but they weren't playing as aggressive as they were in the.
No, once 9 goals are in the net, the other team doesn't look too likely to score. I think it's safe to rest a little bit and make sure that you're ready and fit for the game that's taking place the next day.
So the Mountaineers with an early 1-0 lead here in the 17th minute.
St. Clair have done well to try and stop these Mountaineers and hold the momentum, but this Mohawk team is it's dangerous front to net, that's for sure. You don't need to give them too many opportunities, and they'll take the few that you let through.
St. Clair looking to go on the attack here. Coming up the right side. 2 players get tangled up there. A nice defensive play by the Mountaineers. There's going to be a call on that play.
Nothing too sinister, but maybe a little too much strength in the tackle for the referee's liking.
So Mia Hadley, the one opportunity she's had so far, she's made the best of it.
And a good save at that. That shot was not from very far away, and she reacted quickly to make sure it didn't go into the back of a net.
We've seen this season, this Mohawk defense is so good. Their keepers aren't getting tested much. Not many shots on goals for the other teams.
And it can be difficult to be a keeper. It can be difficult to be a keeper on a team with such a strong defensive line because you don't have to do anything for most of the game. And you still have to be ready for that one shot that gets through. But Hadley, absolutely ready. Dahan seems to be the same this year.
St. Clair playing it up the right side. That one looks like it's going to find its way out of play. And it will. Mohawk will have possession.
Still just the 1 goal in it for now.
St. Clair will have it now.
St. Clair is going to have to start making use of the opportunities they're afforded.
Someone lofted up off the head of a Mountaineers player. And finds its way to Jade Morgan. Mohawk looking to go on the attack now. Jade Morgan coming up left side with speed. See what she can do here.
Plenty of room down the left.
She's going to take a shot, and it's going to go through the uprights. Nice attempt there from Morgan.
Yeah, so quick for Morgan to sort out her feet, to cut that to the right and manage to get the shot away. Difficult skill with two defenders right in front of you, but Morgan makes it look easy.
Lily Estefan here for the Saints.
Estefan's looked confident enough in goal. Not a ton she could have done about that earlier goal. She's going to need to maintain the strength in her box and make sure she keeps that commanding presence up.
Mountaineers doing a great job defensively so far. Not only in this game, but throughout the entire season.
Yeah, they're definitely looking like a hard team to beat. And while last year they were winning a lot of their games 1-0, 2-1, things like that, this year they seem to be making a statement on, well, we can defend, but we can also score 3 or 4 goals a match.
And not often you see a team with such a strong defensive side of the ball and such a strong offensive side. We saw them yesterday score 9.
Yeah, ruthless to just keep putting the ball in the back, but...
Errant pass there from the Saints. They'll get it back. Coming up the right side now.
And the Saints lost a lot of the pace on that counter-attack. Letting Mohawk pull back.
Nice defensive play there. St. Clair will keep possession.
The St. Clair team does seem to like to play up this right flank.
And there's a shot that's not too threatening.
No, pretty easy for Hadley to get the hands to that one. Not quite enough pace on it.
22nd minute now. Mountaineers still lead 1-0.
And they're not taking the foot off the pedal yet, but it seems like St. Clair is still more than interested in getting themselves back into this game.
St. Clair with a play. Will find its way in the hands of Hadley, and there's a little bit of a collision up front there. Referee stepping over to make sure nothing else happens. We're going to have some substitutions now.
Yeah, it might be a pair of fresh legs. I'm not sure how much strategy they're planning on changing up this early in, especially for the Mountaineers, the strategy seems to already be working quite well. Looks like a different winger, different midfielder might be coming on for the Mountaineers.
St. Clair looking to make a play. That's way up the left side. They'll keep it in here.
Mountaineers with pace, kind of moving back up the field.
Just staying calm from the Mountaineers here. No panic.
Yeah, we know they can be dangerous in possession, but we've even seen earlier in this game they can be fast on that counter-attack too. A wide range of skills that these players have to get forward and to make chances happen.
A couple players get tangled up there. It'll stay St. Clair possession.
Yeah, long free kick. There's potential for the ball to be swung in here for a potential headed goal, but this is a ways out. They're going to need to be pretty accurate. These Mountaineers know they have to be careful from anything that the St. Clair Saints throw at them, but...
That shot nice and easy for the Mountaineers on defense there.
Looks like it might be a talking to between the ref and one of the players. Doesn't look like a card has come out.
Looks like he is writing something over there.
It is going to be a yellow card.
That'll go against the Mountaineers.
First card of the match. Hasn't been too rough between these teams just yet, but as the games go on, as players get more tired, you never know.
St. Clair taking every opportunity they get, just shooting that one right at the net.
Yeah, they know they're not going to get a lot of open space, not a lot of opportunities from this Mohawk defense. Take shots where you can get them. I think a lot of those shots might end up in Hadley's hands quite easily.
Stay Mohawk ball here. See what their plan of attack is.
Quite a few players moving forward for this. Mohawk sensing an opportunity to double their lead.
That kick finds its way out of play. Nice try there, but just couldn't find her teammate.
Now, looking like a corner kick. Good defensive play to just make sure that ball ends up going behind and not anyone more dangerous from St. Clair.
It's arguably a better opportunity than the kick there that we just had.
Yes, this Mohawk team can be dangerous on corners. They haven't scored off too many yet, but they seem to be making their opponents sweat whenever they get to take one.
Janelle Amir is going to take the kick. Her kick is crossed towards the middle. And it's going to find its way into the back of the net, but it's going to be a goal.
Yeah, just scramble in the box, flooding the box, making sure the goalkeeper can't really see what's going on.
I'm not too sure who put that one in.
I'm not sure the Mountaineers knew quite who put that one in, but... As we were just saying, the potential for danger off these corners. Mountaineers can do it all.
Mohawk extends their lead to 2 now. We're in the 27th minute.
I'm sure that that second goal fills the Mountaineers with confidence after a little bit of more aggressive play from the Saints for the last few minutes, being able to take a few set pieces, get a second goal in the back.
That one's off a Mountaineers player.
Yeah, Morgan getting proactive when it comes to defense as well. And she really has shown that she can be that all-around striker this year, hasn't she, Morgan?
Definitely. And we've seen that, especially in the last game, but even in their game a week ago against Niagara. Super aggressive player.
Yeah, high offensive work rate, high defensive work rate for a player in her position.
St. Clair looking to answer back here. Down 2-0 here early.
A little bit of wrestling going on by the touchline. St. Clair seems to still be holding on.
This one crossed towards the middle. Put a player down here. There's going to be a call on that play. I believe a yellow is given out again. That's 2 for the Mountaineers already.
Yeah, a couple of cards picked up for the Mountaineers defense. Going to need to start being a little more careful when it comes to these tackles. You don't want to give away an unnecessary red card and be playing with 10 players for the rest of the day. And this is a free kick in a dangerous position. It's going to be hard to get the ball up and over the wall from this close. And there's quite a wall in the way, but...
Great opportunity for the Saints here to answer back, though. Probably the best opportunity they've had thus far.
Yeah, this is definitely the best looking chance.
Kick. A nice save by Hadley in net.
Yeah, good loft, good power on it, but just needs to aim that a little bit further to the right, further to the left.
Not too difficult of a save, but we've seen worse shots find their way in the back of the net.
Yeah, you can't get too overconfident as a keeper, even if the ball's coming right at you. You never know the kind of pace that's on the ball, the kind of spin that's on the ball. You don't want to make... You can't afford to make mistakes when you're the last person between the ball and the net.
St. Clair's looking to attack up the right side here. It's going to find its way out of play. St. Clair will keep possession. We're going to have a substitution here for the Mountaineers.
St. Clair's upping the pressure a little bit. Unfortunately, they couldn't quite find the critical edge for that free kick, but they do seem to really like playing up that right side in particular. They look pretty dangerous coming down that flank, but they're mostly ignoring the left side of the pitch.
Showing their cards pretty early here. Kind of what their plan of attack is, or what side of the field they want to attack on. Crossed in front. It's going to be an easy catch for the keeper, Estefan.
Yeah, Morgan was looking, but couldn't quite get a boot to it past the defenders getting in her way.
Morgan looking to add on to her Player of the Week bid. I think it might be wrapped up already, but can always do more. I'm
sure she wouldn't mind getting a few more goals to a tally. Those 5 definitely cementing her place as a Golden Boot contender this year.
So Mohawk's going to have it throw in here in the Saints' end. It's going to be up the head of a Saints player, and we're going to have a corner kick here.
I wonder if Mohawk's going to go with the same strategy that they used in the last free kick. I'll change it up to try and keep the Saints guessing. We know crowding the keeper worked out last time, but looks like there are a lot more white shirts in the box right now.
Same kicker, I know that much. Just a cross from Lemire's, and that's, I think it's out of play.
Yeah, doinked off the field goal there. Also too much curve on that free kick.
The 33rd minute now. It's under 12 to go.
With 2-0 to the Mountaineers, they're in a good position to hold on to this game, but they can't let themselves slip at all. Mountaineers pressing very far forward.
Good defensive play by them. Pick the pocket there. There's a shot. It's going to get to the side of the net.
Really good, attacking work rate, though, from the Mountaineers to be pressing the opponent's wingbacks to try and get the ball back. Making sure these Saints don't feel safe in any area of the pitch.
Lemire's looking to find a teammate, but turns it over there. And up comes the Saints, coming up the left side.
So the Saints can't quite keep the ball under control.
Only a couple of shots on goal for the Saints here. More than Mohawk's used to seeing.
Yeah, the defense is definitely being tested today, and despite the yellow cards we've seen so far, they've held strong. Not too many opportunities for the Saints to fire against Hadley's goal.
Nice job by the Saints there. Getting possession back. I don't know who the intended target was there, but finds its way back to the Mountaineers.
Yeah, long ball over the top. I think they're starting to see the end of the half coming on, and wondering if they can just lob it over, but it's going to take a lot more than that to beat these Mountaineers defenders.
Just over 35 minutes in now.
I see Morgan not even giving the goalkeeper any time to breathe when the ball was passed back. Really putting pressure on the center backs, putting pressure on the goalkeeper.
Fight for it towards the left corner. Good call there.
A little too much fight for the referee's liking, but this game is still tight. 2 goals isn't a death blow just yet, but the Mountaineers find the goal the 3rd time. It'll make these St. Clair players start to sweat for sure. And bit of a fluffed lines there from St. Clair goalkeeper, kicking the ball out to absolutely nobody.
Mohawk will have a throw in here. It's crossed up front, but nice and easy catch for the keeper, Estefan.
Let's be careful rolling the ball with Morgan looking that far forward. They've made that risk a few times, and while they've not been punished for it just yet, it doesn't mean they won't be come the second half.
Could see a play like that coming back to bite them later in this game. It's going to be Saints possession near the corner in their own end here.
Mountaineers still pressing really far forward.
Adding on a 3rd goal here, heading into the half, would be great momentum for the Mountaineers.
Yeah, they're not slowing down, getting close to the end of this half. Still showing all that stamina that they've got, making sure that the St. Clair players are probably tired out before that 15-minute break that they're allowed to have.
Nice defensive play there by the Saints.
Yeah, looks like Mohawk player wanted to dummy the ball, but no teammate on the other side to get to it.
It's been all Mohawk so far in this game.
Yeah, especially these last few minutes, it's been a lot of pressure on the Saints back line.
Morgan was looking for a shot there, but couldn't find its way through. It's going to deflect off a Mountaineers player. It'll be Saints side out here. They'll have a throw in.
Quick substitution for Mohawk right near the end of the half. But it's been a back and forth game for a while, but these last 5-10 minutes has been all Mountaineers. Not a lot of St. Clair pressure on Mohawk's defensive line.
For the Mountaineers, it's a lot different of a feel than the game yesterday, but similar in the sense that they've been dominating possession so far.
Yeah, not quite as easy as yesterday's game was, but I still know that they're probably favorites here today, given recent performances, and they're definitely playing like a top team.
Mountaineers looking to stay in possession of first place in their conference with a win today.
St. Clair really tried to make something happen before the end of the half, but not really to any avail. A lot of players going forward now. Even the centre backs are up above halfway.
Almost 50-50 there, but nice play by the keeper, Hadley. Mountaineers looking to attack here.
No rest for this backline. Mountaineers players still pressuring forward. And another ball kicked out to play by Estefan.
Just an errant kick there.
Mohawk getting a good opportunity with this throw-in. Essentially a good chance to throw it long if the team's capable of it, but could be a good crossing opportunity if they want to throw it short as well.
So Lemire's throw in. That's crossed towards the middle. Might be a play here. And I think there's going to be a call on Morgan there. Looks like she shoved the Saints player.
Yeah, it wasn't too much connection there. Trying to make room for herself, but still a good set piece play. You can tell the Mountaineers work on these throw-ins, work on these corners in training. Always seems got a plan for what to do when they find themselves with a dead ball.
That's tin line for the Saints. Coming up the left side, trying to cross it towards the middle. Just as the opportunity starts for the Saints, Mohawk shuts it down.
Yeah, shut down quickly. Centre backs in good communication with each other, know where they need to be, know who the danger players are. Cuts it out.
Just under 4 minutes to play here. Don't think we'll be looking at too much extra time.
No real injuries to speak of. Not much ball out of play time. Probably only 2 or 3 minutes of added time of that.
This pass going up the right side. Find its way to the Mountaineers.
Yeah, St. Clair does seem to really like these long ball plays, but no luck with them just yet.
St. Clair trying to force the issue here.
Yeah, taking a page out of the Mountaineers book and not giving the Mohawk defenders much room to breathe.
Up comes Jaden Morgan up the left side now. She crosses towards the middle, and it just skips over the foot.
Yeah, a tiny bit too much pace. Couldn't quite find a teammate in the middle, but a good attempt and a sign of, again, how fast things can change for this Mountaineers team. How quick they can change from defending to attacking in the blink of an eye.
42nd minute now. It's under 3 to go. This throw-in finds its way to nobody. Mohawk will get possession now.
Yeah, St. Clair really can't afford to be too wasteful at this point with throw-ins, free kicks, goal kicks, things like that.
Mountaineers looking for one last attack here. That's out of play. Mountaineers will keep it.
Going into the second half, it's I'm sure we'll see some changes from St. Clair before the start of the second. Maybe some substitutions, maybe a different way of playing to try and get through this difficult Mohawk defense. Because they've come close on a couple of attempts, but not close enough to beat Hadley.
St. Clair will get possession here, just over a minute to go. A little too quick. A little too far ahead there. See what the Saints try here.
Yeah, not much time left to get a goal before the half, but I'm sure it would lift the spirits a little bit to go into this with only a 1-goal difference between the teams instead of 2.
Looking to attack up the right side, as we've seen for a majority of this game from the Saints. Nothing going there for them.
I think Mohawk happy to see the 2-goal lead to the end of the first half.
And that's the half. We will see you after the break. My name is Tyler Kennedy, joined today by Callum O'Malley. And Mohawk leads 2-0.
back with St. Clair starting off the action.
St. Clair definitely looking to be more aggressive in this second half of play. Already down in the 2-0 hole.
Yeah, you can already see that there was a lot of pace right off those first couple of moves to get themselves forward to try and trouble Hadley. And the coach is definitely going to be looking for a like an injection of pace today.
Definitely on the Saints side. Need to switch some things up. They didn't look too terrible in that first half of play, but clearly it wasn't working.
Yeah, difficult against these Mountaineers. Definitely a top-tier team that Mohawk has right now. Hard to get through that defense, hard to deal with that offense. Again, Mohawk coming off of a 9-0 win against Lambton. St. Clair coming off a 2-2 draw with nationally ranked Redeemer.
St. Clair's going to have it side out. They're going to have a throw in here.
And it looks like St. Clair's coming up with a bit of a different strategy for this one.
And already, St. Clair's been in Mohawk's end for a majority of this second half. We're only 2 minutes in here, but it's not something we saw in the first half of play.
No, and Mohawk's defense was playing well, but they definitely came under some pressure for a little while in that first half. It looks like the pressure is definitely going to be mounting here for St. Clair, trying to get that ball forward, get that first goal of the game, but it's going to slip out of bounds for a Mohawk throw-in. This might be Mohawk's first chance of the second half to get back into the game. An early goal in this half would definitely cement Mohawk as a better position here.
And it would make St. Clair have to make some changes within their strategy. So you can't be as passive as they've been so far, especially if they get down to a 3-0 deficit here.
Yeah, and we know that Mohawk is more than willing to play that possession game, that slower build-up kind of play. And when you're down 2 goals, 3 goals, it's difficult to come back when the other team's not letting you have the ball.
Nice defensive play by the Mountaineers here. Someone's going up the right side for Jaden Morgan. We'll see if she can get a shot off here. So you cross it towards the middle. It's not going to find anybody.
I don't know if the St. Clair defense was expecting Morgan to chase after that ball. It seemed like they were willing to let it go out to bounds, and Morgan had other ideas.
A little bit of contact there. No call. A good opportunity for the Saints here. And that pass did not lead her teammate to the ball. Just kind of stayed where it was.
Yeah, just couldn't quite get ahead of a defender. A lot of good pace in St. Clair in that play, though. Same thing that we were saying at the beginning of this half, that St. Clair's looking to speed up the way that they're playing to not let Mohawk get back to the ball.
Clearly a different strategy so far from the Saints. They might have an opportunity here. There's a shot. Nice save by the goalie, Hadley.
Yeah, good strong hands. It's going to be hard to beat Hadley at her near post, but she still had to get herself behind that ball, and she did well to take all the sting out of it.
Kick from Hadley finds its way back to Mohawk. They'll use her as part of the offense here.
But Hadley with more to do this half than the first, that's for sure.
Little sloppy pass there, but so was that. And Mountaineers will get possession back.
It's the first 5 minutes of the second half gone by. Mohawk still looking good, but St. Clair looking revitalized. Ooh.
Here's an opportunity up front here for St. Clair. And it's just played off the post there, and Mia Hadley looks a little shaken up. I think she'll be okay.
Yeah, it was a bit of a misplay there from Hadley. I don't think she was aware of the St. Clair's forward coming forward. But her defenders managed to bail her out that time. But we can't see too many mistakes like that, or else defenders won't be able to keep her out every single time.
Mistakes like that against a team that's pretty evenly matched with you, like the Saints are today, can be crucial.
Yeah, those missed opportunities might come back to bite the Saints today. That was the clearest chance they've had yet, other than that close free kick. And a good shot early on in the first half.
Mountaineers lose it. Doing another good job defensively.
Yeah, crowd of orange shirts getting back to make sure that play doesn't get much further.
Mohawk looking to play it up the right side here. It's Jaden Morgan. Collision there, no call. So we throw in here for the Mountaineers. Nice play keeping it there.
Yeah, Mountaineers starting to find the rhythm again in the beginning of the second half. I think they might have been taken a little bit off guard by the pace that the Saints were showing, but seems to be back to their usual ways right now.
That's played up the right side, but it's going to be a nice stop for the Mountaineers defense. They're going to play it up the left side to the Lemire's. She'll kick it towards the middle.
Mohawk pressuring high again.
Good pressure there. Just getting in the way. St. Clair's going to come up with it. And Mountaineers will elect to kick it out there.
Yeah, she's taking the safe option, knocking it out of bounds, letting some of the defenders come back.
A lot quicker pace of play for both teams here. And there's going to be a shot up front, but it's wide left.
Yeah, fantastic play to get that far forward. Really good play on the ball to twist away from a defender and face an open net. But you got to stay composed in those seconds in front of the goalkeeper. And you can't afford to miss those chances. Like we were saying before, it's going to start to bite St. Clair, and I think that's what's happening right now.
One of the better opportunities they've had today.
One of the best chances either team has had today, I think. You just got to keep the heads down, keep creating opportunities like that. If they can do it again, they've got another chance to score. Still only 2 goals in it. St. Clair are definitely not out of this just yet.
Mountaineers still lead 2-0 here in the 53rd minute. Good job from the Mountaineers keeping possession. Just as I say that, they turn it over. And might have had an opportunity there if she didn't stop running, but it's hard to read that play.
The Mountaineers managed to shepherd that safely out for a goal kick.
There's the keeper, Mia Hadley, from Milton.
She's had a good game so far today. Not too many huge saves to make, but she's looked really confident to the ones that she was forced into.
We've seen that as a strength for both the Mountaineers men's and women team. The goalkeeping has been amazing so far.
Yeah, both Hadley today and Stenke last night really keeping teams even and engaged.
Throw in here for the Mountaineers. That's off a St. Clair player.
Yeah, it seems like they're just trying to play up these flanks, trying to keep it close to the touchline, but not quite accurate enough to Keep it in play.
Throwing from the Mountaineers. Finds its way to St. Clair, but Mohawk's going to do a nice job defensively here. And that might have been a trip up front there.
Yeah, it's going to be a free kick in a good position for St. Clair. They did manage to get it up and over the wall in the first free kick they'd taken, so this is the second chance to make something of this good position.
It's going to be number 3, Brienne Vieira, taking this one.
Looks like 4 players in the wall for the Mountaineers. 30 yards out.
Here's the shot. Nice easy save for Hadley.
Another shot on target, but not quite aimed as well as I'm sure the St. Clair players would like.
Positioned herself perfectly there. That one played right into her hands.
Yeah, trusted in her wall, trusted that they'd be able to stop any shot coming at it from that direction, and read the flight of the ball.
St. Clair's going to play it up the left side now. Going to get a shot. They'll have one. Right into the hands of Hadley again. Nice save.
Good footwork from these forwards from St. Clair. Be managing to beat the defenders in the one-on-one, but they got to be more clinical with these chances.
Unlike what we saw from the first half, Mohawk looked like the clear better team in that first half. It's looked more even here in the second half of play.
Yeah, St. Clair keeping that pressure up. As long as they can keep themselves calm.
That one's crossed towards the middle.
As long as they can keep calm and not let these missed chances get to them, they should be able to find a goal if they can keep this pressure going.
Should be a substitution now for the Mountaineers.
Hadley has definitely looked good between the sticks today.
There's a call there. It's going to go against Mohawk. Nope.
It's a free kick for Mohawk. Referee was just pointing at where he wanted the kick taken from.
Janelle Lemire's again taking the free kick.
Yeah, Mountaineers set piece specialist. Reliable one at that. She found herself an assist today.
There's some contact there. We've seen a couple cards given out today. It's pretty early in this one.
Yeah, still just the 2 for a couple of Mountaineers defenders. None in the second half so far.
Saints looking to play it up the left side. It's going to find its way out of play. They'll keep possession here. Nice pass there. There's going to be some contact. And
a more physical play that we're seeing in the second half. A couple more coming together of those players. Nothing cynical in it, but
St. Clair's going to have a kick here. So comes up the right side. Deflects off a Mountaineers player. It's going to find its way to play. And one of the, I don't know if that's the first corner kick for the Saints so far. Or not a corner kick, sorry.
Mountaineers finding themselves with lots of room on a counterattack.
See what they can do here. Jaden Morgan coming up the right side. Try to cross it to her, but can't find her. And there's a shot towards the keeper, and that's going to be a nice, easy save. Looks like we've got a different keeper in net for the Saints this half of play. I believe that's number 30, Scotland Fick.
Yeah, good attacking play from the Mountaineers. Just sort of lost the pace on the pass at the last moment, but
we haven't seen the new keeper for the Saints tested so far in this half. Hope there's no injury with the starting goalie for the Saints.
Now, could just be a case of fresh legs, case of confidence, making sure that everyone's getting even play time, stuff like that.
Mohawk's going to play it up the right side. Going to try and cross it towards the middle, but St. Clair doing a nice job there defensively. Nice job picking off the pass there from the Saints. Coming up the right side now. But getting back on defense there from the Mountaineers. Doing a great job.
And they've been doing that all day. You can see how quickly the Mountaineers defense gets back, how well they communicate to figure out who needs to get on the ball, who needs to cover the net.
Just when you think they're beat and St. Clair's going to have an opportunity, they're back in the play.
Like a substitution for the Mountaineers.
On the 62nd minute now. Still 2-0 lead for the Mountaineers here.
Morgan coming back to try and take that off the defender. Almost got there.
This is a spot she can be real dangerous in.
Yeah, the work rates of this player is just incredible. She didn't really seem to turn off at any point during the game.
Good defense there by the Mountaineers.
Another free kick from Lemire. Tried and trusted set piece taker for the Mountaineers. See what she can do from this kind of range.
Goes towards the middle. St. Clair doing a nice job defensively now. Let's see what they can do with this.
Mountaineers don't seem to be pressing quite as high as they were during the first half. I think they're willing to make this 2-0 goal of the 2-0 lead the lead they stick to.
And a nice play there. Jaden Morgan coming up the right side. She's going to have a shot, but it finds its way out of play. You wonder if she was trying to cross that one towards a teammate, but I don't think anyone was within range there.
No, it looks like it just slipped at a slip at a bad moment there.
See the aggression coming back for the Mountaineers here.
Yeah, getting back to that pressing play, trying to get the ball back from St. Clair's defenders. And that might have been the tail of the first half, was forcing St. Clair to play these long balls, because whenever they tried to hold possession with the centre backs, it was taken off of them by the forwards of the Mountaineers.
Now it's going to find its way out of play. Mountaineers will keep possession here.
"65 minutes in, 25 minutes left to play. Still only a few real opportunities for St. Clair this game. A couple of those opportunities in this second half. They have looked better since coming back off the bench. The Mountaineers don't look like they're going to make it easy.
St. Clair looking to attack now. It's crossed towards the middle, but again, good defensive play by the Mountaineers. Now they're looking to go on the attack. Keep possession here. throw-in from Lemires. And St. Clair will get it right back.
Yeah, tight play along the touchlines this game. Seems to be where St. Clair is the most comfortable.
Staying strong there on the ball. St. Clair looks across it, but finds its way to the Mountaineers. They're going to try and find Jaden Morgan here. Streaking up the right side.
Long ball over the top. I think she's onside.
Strong play there. Nice deke. A little shoving going on there.
Yeah, high boot from the St. Clair defender.
You can hear the coach yelling there. Didn't like that play at all.
No, it was a late high boots. Do some real damage if you're not careful with that kind of play. A little surprised to not see a yellow card come out for that, but
Referee
conversation with the two players.
talking it over with them.
Sure, you won't stand for anything else from these players again, but no punishment at the present.
Here's Morgan again. Nice passing play with her teammate here. There's Lemires. She'll play it up the left side.
Good defending from St. Clair to get that ball back.
Strong defense there. St. Clair looks to go on a rush now. They play it up the right side. See if she can catch up to it. And she can't. Finds its way out of play.
No, good try, good pace, but ball just hits a little too far, a little too fast.
And they're going to call this one a corner. I thought that one was off of the Saints, but it's going to be Tin Line taking it from the corner here.
Yeah, maybe the ball was deflected off of one of the Mohawk players when it was first hit long, but Mountaineers to defend a corner, only the second or third of the game that they had to deal with.
This one is towards the middle. And an opportunity there for the Saints, but just missed it. I think if she would have found that one on her foot, she would have had a nice and easy goal, but lucky break for the Mountaineers.
Yeah, Hadley came forward and must just misjudged how high the ball was, couldn't quite get to it, but another missed opportunity for the St. Clair Saints. They're going to have to start taking these. Only 22 minutes left to play.
That one from the corner doesn't find anyone.
Looks like it's going to be a goal kick. Mountaineers.
A substitution now for the Mountaineers. It's number 3, Anissa Jursic coming off.
But yet another good chance for the St. Clair Saints there.
It's number 22, Alira Centriami coming on for her. And that one finds its way out of play.
Oh,
that's a nice throw. Just subbed in now. It's already getting thrown in the mix of things. Nice pass towards the middle, but good defensive play there. It's going to be Mohawk from the corner here, it seems like.
We know they can be dangerous like this. The second goal in the first half was scored a corner just like this. Mountaineers are versatile in how they can deliver this, how they can score goals off these set pieces.
Here's a shot from Lemires. Played up towards the middle. Nice header. And it's going to find the back of the net. Nice goal from the Mountaineers there. Coming off of the corner kick from Lemire's.
Yeah, just another well-worked corner. Lemire's with a second assist of the game, both off of set pieces, showing that she's definitely got a place in this team. As a strategist.
That's a new keeper for the Saints, Scotland Fick, getting tested here only for the second time now this half.
That third goal for the Mountaineers might be the last nail in the coffin for St. Clair. They need to get a goal back fast. They need to get some confidence again.
So it's 3-0 now. We're in the 71st minute here. Saints are going to have to look to be aggressive here.
Yeah, Saints can't afford to get flustered. That goal is definitely a problematic setback for them. Long way to come back for them now, but it's not over just yet. You can score 3 goals in 20 minutes.
You have to think the Mountaineers are playing with tons of confidence right now.
Oh, absolutely. 12 goals so far in the combined last 2 games.
12 in the last 24 hours.
Yeah.
Here comes Jade Morgan again. As we see, good speed.
Yeah, the
She
pace
beats
that Morgan can have.
2 defenders there. Take a shot, deflects off a St. Clair player. But as you said, great pace from Morgan.
Her ability to get past these defenders and run it on her own or pass it to a teammate or shoot from tight angles and long range. Definitely a difficult player to deal with. It's the kind of player that I think a lot of teams need to strategize on how to cope with before the game even starts.
It's no wonder why she had 5 yesterday. She's involved in almost every offensive play for the Mountaineers.
Yeah, real talisman player to have at the front. Somebody you know you can trust to get the ball to and they'll make something happen.
So throwing from the Mountaineers. Find its way back out of play. They'll keep possession. It's just over 16 minutes to play now.
Yeah, not a lot of downtime we've seen this half. Probably not looking at a lot of added time just yet.
But you never know. We've got 60 minutes to go here, and teams start pushing in the end, and things get a lot more physical. We could see some players go down. Mohawk still staying on the attack here.
Yeah, skilled play from the Mountaineers to maintain the ball at that tight line, but managed to be pressured down by the Saints defense.
Up come the Saints now. Gonna have a rush of their own. So she passed up the left side to tin line. So she takes a shot.
She had some curl on that. That was more of a test for Hadley than it might look at first glance.
It's a pretty accurate shot there. I don't think it would have gone in if Hadley had misplayed it, but still, pretty nice shot from the Saints.
The Saints team is shown to be dangerous on the counterattack. You can't give them a lot of space. Can't let them break too fast. Else you might find yourself in trouble. But Mohawk's defense has been solid all game. Very few chances that Hadley's had to deal with.
The Saints haven't elected to pass many of those opportunities that they have had. They've just been trying to take their shots where they can get them. A nice defensive play by the Mountaineers here. They're going to have an opportunity up front. That one plays in the hands of the keeper.
Yeah, tight angle on that. It's really difficult to beat the keeper from that kind of range. Might not have been able to pick out one of the teammates.
Long ball here. It's going to like it might have been a handball, but that one's going to be out of play. No call on it. Mia Hadley in net for the Mountaineers. She's been solid all game.
And this high pressing from St. Clair. Mountaineers are going to have to be careful if they don't want to give the ball away just like this.
Another shot for St. Clair. That one just over the top of the net.
Yeah, good looping shot, just a little too high, but you never know. Those can always sneak under the crossbar. Can be difficult to deal with. We're seeing a lot more shots at St. Clair in the second half for sure. They seem to have found their tempo. Just all they can hope is that it's not too late. 14 minutes left to play.
Finds its way back to Hadley. She's going to play it up the right side off the back of Jaden Morgan. Nice and easy for the keeper, Scotland Fick. Going to try and find a teammate here. But the Mountaineers keep it. Not a bad pass there. And here's a play up front. It looks like she was tripped, but there might have been a call before that. I believe there was. It's going to be Saints possession now. Despite the 3-0 lead, not letting up that aggressive play style from the Mountaineers here.
No, these Mountaineers don't turn off, even all the way up to the 90th minute. Saw yesterday how clinical they can be in front of net. I think these guys like the high score lines.
Morgan passes it towards the middle here. Nice job to keep it. There's a shot. Oh, nice save from the subbed-in keeper, Scotland Fick.
Yeah, difficult to see that ball until late coming through. The low kind of fizzed shot from
Lemire's.
Yeah, from Lemire's midfield position. Scotland Fick, good to get down to that and push it away for only a corner.
And it's going to be Lemire's taking the corner kick here. And a goal here would, I think things would be all said and done if they get a goal here. St. Clair doing a nice job on defense there.
An opportunity for them to counter if Mohawk can't keep this in.
They do keep it in. It's crossed towards the middle, but another nice defensive play. St. Clair looking to get out and run now. Nice play there to keep it, but there's too many defenders back.
Yeah, no nonsense defending from Mohawk's back line. Not willing to let St. Clair get towards the goal at pace. Knocking it out of bounds. Take the sting out of the attack.
So we're 10 minutes to go now. Final stages of this one. Mohawk still leads 3-0.
Despite the scoreline, this still feels like a close game. 3 goals to the good. It seems unlikely that St. Clair is going to be able to pull this back for a draw or a win, but these teams still feel pretty evenly matched, especially when it comes to the defenses.
And the records would agree with that. Both teams are pretty high in their conferences, but Mohawk just looking like they have a better strategy than the Saints today.
Yeah, Mohawk's attacking play, their set pieces in particular have really let them shine today. 2 assists from Lemire on corners. Fantastic play from Jaden Morgan going forward. Both teams have defended really, really well. One team's clearly been more clinical on attack.
St. Clair looking to get a shot on the net here. Mountaineers doing a nice job defensively. With just over 9 minutes to go, you can kill some time here for the Mountaineers.
Good hands from Hadley to make sure that cross doesn't find a
Some cute confusion there on what was happening. Referee's doing a good job communicating with the players.
Looks like Jaden Morgan coming off to rest the legs. No goals today for Morgan, but no goals as far as I know. Still not quite sure who scored that second goal for the Mohawk Mountaineers, but
And I think if you're, that play up front, they might want to give it to someone else. She's already got a bunch on the season.
yeah, and she's played well today despite not having any goals. She's definitely been a forward threat. She's earned a lot of corners for her team, some of which have led to goals. Jaden Morgan, an absolute attacking threat.
On the 82nd minute now. You can see the Saints picking up the pace of play now. Going to move quickly, but the Mountaineers are just doing a great job killing time.
Yeah, holding the ball at their own corner flag. And well played. Smart play from the Mountaineers defense to really force St. Clair forward, only for the ball to end up with Hadley for a goal kick.
And every second counts here if you're the Saints. Down 3-0. So we're 7 minutes to play. A nice and easy save for Hadley.
Yeah, another cross finding its way to Hadley. Not quite enough pace, not quite enough height. St. Clair's been great at getting the ball forward this half, but in the final third, they've really not had the cutting edge. Still a lot of good to take away from this game for St. Clair, though. Against any other team but the Mohawk Mountaineers, they'd probably be up a goal or two, but we've seen Mohawk's flexibility. Mohawk's solid defense makes it really difficult for these attacks to get very far.
Number 9 has 3. It's listed last week has 3.
Oh. We've just been told that Alyssa Glassbergen actually is on a hat trick right now.
Back-to-back games with a hat trick for the Mountaineers.
Yeah.
Morgan yesterday, Glassbergen today. We weren't too sure who scored that second goal, but we went to Glassbergen. And that header up front was her too.
Yeah, just a good... It must be so good for this coach to know that. Safe attacking, safe defending. You have multiple players you can put in net, multiple players you can put up front. Solid play in midfield, all around this team. This team's going to be difficult to deal with for the entire season of the conference. But definitely impressive from Alyssa Glassbergen today. Score a hat trick.
And time is St. Clair's biggest enemy right now, and 84th minute now, approaching the 85th.
Yeah, only a few minutes to make something happen to try and get a consolation goal at this point. Likely not seeing a ton of added time.
And how much does not getting shut out go towards the confidence of the players? Is that really anything they're looking for here?
Yeah, being able to at least come away with a goal can feel good, to know that you managed to break down the opposing team. To get shut out in a game that you knew going in was going to be pretty close. These are both really good teams. It might shake the confidence a little bit, but we know the St. Clair team is solid. I can only hope that this a 3-0 loss to the Mountaineers today doesn't shake them up too much.
Just knowing you can find the back of a net against a tough defense from the Mountaineers, a tough team like this, has to go do wonders for your confidence.
Yeah, and especially with Mohawk having some tough games coming up, playing against Redeemer soon. Going into that, having won this game against St. Clair, they'll probably be feeling like they can beat anybody.
Looking for another one here now. Coming to the right side, and she's tripped there. We're going to have a kick for the Mountaineers.
Dangerous position for this free kick.
And who else but Lemire's? Just gonna take this one.
Yeah, a couple of assists to her name. Sure, she'd love to get another one or even a goal from this position. St. Clair's goalkeeper is really going to have to trust in a wall, but from what we've seen from the Lemire's already today, she can get up and over that.
You can see Glassbergen creeping up the left side there. Looking for her fourth on the afternoon. So across towards the middle. And the shot just finds its way to the side of the net. Almost a fourth goal there for Glassbergen.
A tricky low free kick. I don't think St. Clair was expecting that. Unfortunate that Mountaineers couldn't quite find a goal from it, but well played. Definitely something they'd probably worked on in training going forward.
Only a couple of minutes left here. That shot's going to be nice, easy save. Scotland Fick in net for the Saints.
Good defense from St. Clair to make sure that goal didn't go in. When the ball's bouncing around, we know how difficult it is to defend against that kind of chaos, but managing to force that shot wide.
The Mountaineers just gonna see the time tick down here. That one's going to find its way out of play. It's going to be Mountaineers' possession.
Going into the 88th minute, is there any real conversation to have about player of the game today?
No, we know who it is. Just like we knew yesterday, we know today. Another hat trick in another game for the Mountaineers. It's definitely Glassbergen.
Yeah, there's been a lot of good play from a lot of players in the Mountaineers today, but Glassbergen's definitely earned that spot. Back-to-back hat tricks, less than 24 hours apart for Morgan yesterday and Glassbergen today.
And we thought there wouldn't be any competition for player of the week, but I don't know how many Glassbergen scored yesterday. The Mountaineers had 9, so you'd have to think she might have found one.
She definitely found herself at least one, if I remember right. And 3 here today. Might be competition just within this women's team about who's going to get Athlete of the Week.
Approaching the 89th minute now. Mountaineers are going to come away with this one. Most likely 3-0, but St. Clair looking to have an opportunity to find the back of the net here.
Good skill play from the Mountaineers to keep the ball forward, but like I said, I think this game is basically done and dusted at this point.
Just looking for one last attack now. I don't think they're going to find it.
I'm sure there are a few Mohawk players looking to add the names to the score sheet. Glassbergen looking for a fourth.
And you would think they might let that one go there, that contact, because we're really late in this game, but called it nonetheless, not giving any leniency, despite being in the 89th minute here.
And there is a player down for St. Clair.
I didn't see the collision there. Let's hope everything's okay with her. That's the first player we've seen, stay down for an extended period of time this game.
Yeah, it looked like she was trying to make a play for the ball and kind of maybe surprised herself with her own pace and landed pretty heavily on her back. We're looking at a time added on for this, for sure, but not sure how much St. Clair is going to be able to do.
Yeah, the added time, it's not going to matter this late in the game, especially down 3-0.
No, unlikely. Consolation goals, confidence boosters, things like that, but looks like the St. Clair player is slowly trying to get herself back up to her feet, but it does look like she might have hurt her hip from what we're seeing. Yeah, the player limping off field. Unfortunate.
Crowd showing some compassion. Giving her a ovation there.
You hope the injury's not anything too serious. Hopefully just something like knocked the wind out of her or a rough bruise. Nothing too dangerous going forward, but
It's a good sign she's walking on her own 2 feet, though. Is being helped by a trainer there, but
yeah, they've got physios right here. They can try and help her out right away. Figure out what the problem is. Just hope that it's not too bad.
St. Clair here in the extra time looking to add at least 1 on the board. And Mountaineers looking to extend their lead 4-0.
The Mountaineers trying to take these one-on-one plays. Successful for the most part, but St. Clair's defense is all ever this game has been fairly strong.
St. Clair's coming up the right side now. See if anything's going for them. It's a battle in the corner. Nice defensive play by the Mountaineers. And that's going to be the game. So the Mountaineers win 3-0 today. And they looked not just as dominant as yesterday, but very dominant in this one.
Yeah, against a difficult team like St. Clair, they looked really good. A hat trick from Glasbergen, always fantastic. Some really good set piece plays, some solid saves from Hadley. This team is all around dangerous, and I think we're going to be looking at a good season for these Mountaineers.
My name is Tyler Kennedy. I'm joined today by Callum O'Malley, and we thank you guys for watching and listening in on the OCAA women's soccer action. And Mohawk wins 3-0.